Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeats slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils. No swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echo shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength and peace, no need to fight. Witness walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeats slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils. No swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echo shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength and peace, no need to fight. Witness walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeats slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils, no swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echo shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength and peace, no need to fight. Winners walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeats slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils, no swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease.
All right, morning everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Shattered World. I'm Alan from Mr. Bitey's Games and Hobbies, and with me, as always, are my willing victims, accomplices, friends, whatever.
Mwahaha.
Mwaha. If you guys want to do your intros.
I am Danielle, and I will be playing Colette.
I am Fee, and I will be playing Crimson.
I'm Time Glitch, and I'll be playing Lino.
And Super as Emir.
And me as the yawning person. So, we are back. Give me 1 second. I want to go through my rewards from last stream to make sure I didn't miss any. Nope, we are all caught up. So, for those of you who are on last stream, oh, you aren't boring. I'm just fucking dead.
Dead.
Yes, there will be Daddy now. There will be a time period when I am fully awake and aware. I don't know when that time period is. I think it's a lie.
It's according to the prophecy.
Time is a lie.
Yes. Time's
Hey,
not
I'm
a
not
lie.
a lie.
He's right here. We're talking to him. Hi, Time.
Hi.
I believe in you.
Didn't you know he's a glitch?
He's a wibbly wobbly timey wimey thing.
He's just a construct.
Ah.
I wished I'd have to deal with this stupid human body.
Right.
Every summer and every spring and every fall, we pick them up and move them an hour ahead and an hour back.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish you would at least ask first.
No. No one's asking me if I want you moved, so fuck it.
Didn't Cher write a song about him?
Probably. I tried
If I
turning
could
him back, but it
turn
didn't
back
work.
time,
If I could find a way.
Ooh, those are lovely Cher voices.
Hey, should we be a cover band?
Oh,
I think so.
No.
What are we covering?
I'm
I'll play the
covering.
spoons.
I'm covering my ears.
Don't blame
Zing.
you.
Okay, Groucho, let's get to the game.
Hey, Tank, welcome to the stream.
I saw an elephant in my pajamas the other day. How he got in my pajamas, I'll never know.
Aw.
my God.
Somebody mentioned Groucho. I had to go there.
Boo. Alright, so you guys had just cleared out the what's it called? The smoothie bowls.
Smoothie bowls. Yeah, we were all drinking smoothies.
Yes.
Well, not yet. Were we?
Nope, you
Yeah, we were
guys
drinking this.
have your
finished eating.
smoothies. Don't know if you started drinking them yet, as you recall, because Emor has the Kinetic Trained merit. That is vicious mockery in real life. Because he has the Kinetic Trained merit, he can make any pharmaceutical item as food.
Super
So-
2 points.
Psychic, God, Super basically made the binding bandage item as smoothies. So when you eat your smoothie, you will heal. Let me go back to pharmaceuticals.
I think it was 2 stamina, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
So I don't recall having a smoothie in my hand, but I do recall a chipmunk crawling up my arm and deciding to
Yes.
be my shoulder angel.
Yes, one of the listeners decided to cash in some points and gave you a buddy for a scene. So you have a chipmunk that is currently on your shoulder. He is here to help for one scene. He was sent by the Dryad. So,
By the way, I think when Emir gives me the smoothie, even though I don't trust him, I don't even think twice. Like, I don't know about his pharmaceutical knowledge and that this could be a drug, so I just take the smoothie without thinking.
awesome. Have you taken... oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Crimson, because she trusts Emir, is going to take the smoothie because it looks so good, and she really wants one now.
Fair enough.
I would say that Colette looks at it and kind of rolls her eyes like this is what he was doing, but begrudgingly takes a sip, at least.
So, do I have on here? At this point, the squirrel,
Chipmunk.
chipmunk, squirrel, same thing.
Not necessarily. Isn't one smaller than the other?
Yes, and has a...
All the
tail.
squirrels in the trees outside just looked at us.
I was going to
real
say you
funny,
lost
like-
your squirrel viewership.
You know what? It's okay. I'm
I
making...
know a few squirrels too. Just saying. Squeaks, the rogue squirrel.
I could say that. I have
Swift.
squirrel friends.
Oh my god. I used to live on a military base. I know squirrels. Those things are fucking evil.
Not as
They're just
evil
trying
as
to survive.
chickens.
Yeah.
Look, chickens are bad, geese are worse, but you've never really experienced fear until you've stumbled out of the barracks at 2 a.m. and saw, you know, half a dozen squirrels on the ground performing parade maneuvers.
That doesn't sound like that was happening in real life. What did you take?
I don't know, but it made me see squirrels doing parade maneuvers, so I don't recommend taking it. It was bad.
Wow. Like military parade maneuvers.
Like 6
thought this-
squirrels in a fucking line running and then doing right face and left and like fucking moving. I'm like, nope, I'm going back to bed. Fuck this shit.
You know, I think I've heard this story before. I thought you said it was stray cats.
Them too.
All of them? Different
Look,
ranks?
different ranks, I believe it. No, animals on military bases are creepy, man. Like, I'm convinced they're watching us.
I mean,
they
they
are.
are.
Yeah, Canadian geese are evil. I've seen quite a few. No, thank you. They're not quite as bad as fucking emus.
Mm.
But that's only because emus have a larger victory and war count.
They do too. They won 2 wars.
Yeah. Emus are more victorious. They have a proven battlefield track record of victory. It may just be because nobody has look, I'm an American. It's my God-given right to pronounce shit wrong. If you have a word that should be said a certain way, I'm sorry, you're not American. You spelled it wrong. You're doing it wrong. I'm right. That's just the way
American
it is.
English. American
Why does-
English is 5
Oh
languages in
Jesus
a trench coat.
Christ, Alan.
It is. Emus doesn't have a Y in it.
Right. You know, if God wanted it spelled or pronounced that way, he would have spelled it that way. He didn't. He spelled it the way I'm pronouncing it.
Where-
Therefore, I
Show
am
me
right.
in the Bible where there were emus.
Be honest
Right,
with
show
you,
me in the Bible.
It makes
in the teen study Bible.
We put simplified next to it so you would feel better.
yes.
Oh my god. If I'm ever as much of an asshole as I joke that I am, please just hit me. Just
So real quick,
Right,
how
right.
did you pronounce chutzpah earlier?
Oh yeah, that was
with the
supposed to be
CH, as is proper.
chutzpah. Chutzpah.
Flam.
Look.
You.
Oh,
Do me a favor and just pronounce Worcestershire.
no.
What's this here sauce?
Worcestershire.
What's this here sauce?
What's the Chestershire?
Wash your sister sauce.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Worcestershire sauce.
You think Kansas and Arkansas are bad? I used to live in Louisiana. Pro tip, never do that. Bad idea. But there are 2 towns down there. There's Natchitoches and Nacogdoches. And they are spelled exactly the same way.
Are they on opposite sides of a river?
No, there's a little bit of a difference between them. Local legend is that they were founded by 2 different brothers, but that's like local legend shit. That's not real.
Brother, my brother.
Is that how like chili is spelled like chili?
Yes.
There's a Du Bois, I think, in PA. Instead
Oh
of
yeah,
Dubois.
because that's after an actual guy's last name.
I still
Dubois?
like Tawanda.
Well, that's spelled how it's said.
It is, but it's just a weird name.
about
Nothing will
Sca-
ever compare to Poughkeepsie.
Oh yeah. How about Scatticoke?
Canandaigua.
Fun fact: did you guys know this was originally a tabletop stream?
It was, but we get distracted.
Yeah.
This
How many
is-
of us
We,
are
we drank the
medicated?
smoothies and the squirrel is on.
We were talking about squirrels.
There you
Yes.
go.
So
You had a bunch of ADHD motherfuckers talking about squirrels. You knew exactly what was gonna happen. Welcome to the
And
stream,
emus.
everybody, and emus. Oh, how many kids with ADD
I think
does
just
it
gave
take
you
to
the
change a
correct
light bulb?
pronunciation earlier too.
So what is the correct pronunciation? You?
Emu.
Emu. Waka 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 waka.
So, truth be told, Bitey, when you first said emu, I thought you were trying to say emur. like emir, or
I don't think Emor is a large flightless bird that's won 2 wars.
I haven't seen him fly yet.
Well,
Haven't seen him fly. That is
also-
a good point.
Also, Emer is a vet, so you know.
Yes.
Was Emor a vet?
With animals. No, I'm just kidding.
I thought he was, or
No,
isn't he?
I'm an accountant.
I've seen that movie.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Yes, for those of you who weren't in the early streams, didn't catch the early streams, Emor. So of the 4 characters, 2 of them are military or police based. Emor is a senior accountant. He was not supposed to be here today. He does not go on field missions. 2 people under him called out. They got the sniffles, so they couldn't engage in life or death battles today. So Emor had to show up. And then Lino...
I took their gear.
Yep.
And went off.
He has the company manual downloaded on his tablet and a hope and a dream.
And
He
a prayer.
seems to be doing pretty good so far.
Yes.
Yeah. So
He's not that far off from retirement, I think.
He's too old for
The
this
real
shit.
journey is the friends you make along the way.
That's why I
Aw,
became a
including-
necromancer.
including this chipmunk. What's he got to say to us?
I love how today it's Colette trying to push us along the path.
Just this one time, and now it's all my fault. Okay.
Yes. Colette wants the fucking chipmunk to go away, so she's
I do.
trying
I really
to...
do.
But I love you.
I was told there would be less chipmunk in the next scene.
Come on, he's just trying to find some place to store some nuts. Leave him alone.
Oh my god.
I'll show 'em where
Oh,
to
the
put his
game that
Move
we are
along,
playing.
Alvin.
Welcome to the stream.
nuts.
God, I fucking quit today. Anyway,
It's not even
This
been
is
20
your
minutes.
fault.
You're the one who put us all together.
it is what I do. Alright, 1 second.
Bring people together, that's true.
You owe me. That is the... God damn it. Somebody really wants more chipmunks.
No.
I'm not gonna name who, but somebody.
Somebody. Don't look at the chat.
Is the chipmunk the spirit of my grandfather or whatever? My grand-père?
Yes. One second. I'm verifying something. Yes. Yeah, you haven't used your destiny ability yet.
Nope. Maybe he needs to help me with this tear.
Yes.
I don't think that she really even knows that that's a thing that she can do.
Okay.
She's very much focused on the gunplay because that's what she knows.
Well, we will work it out when we get to the new area. So. Tank wants another chipmunk. Cool.
This one's Simon.
The previous one's Garfunkel.
No, Alvin.
Alvin or Theodore.
Oh,
Line.
fuck. I forgot about those.
Forgot about how can you forget about Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Alan!
Yeah, Alan, that works.
I hope you can see me, because I'm doing this as hard as I fucking can.
I don't see your other hand, though.
Yeah.
That's for the other chipmunk.
Ah,
So, Tank, we love you. They love you, I don't. Anyway.
Tanks a lot.
yeah, Tank, thank you. More squirrels.
Thanks
want
for
more
the memories.
Uh.
Alright, so.
I love Lamp.
Boo. All right. As you guys are gathering your stuff and doing your thing, another chipmunk runs in. And there are 3 of you. All right, that's Crimson. So, another squirrel runs in. Or, I'm sorry, another chipmunk runs in, runs right up Colette's shoulder, smacks the first one on the back of the head, and then, like, flying squirrel leaps, even though it's a chipmunk, over to Crimson.
Sorry, but if Colette sees another chipmunk coming at her, she's gonna draw her guns on it and be like, "Where are you coming from?"
I do not like animals.
No, the last thing she wants to be is a fucking fur coat of live chipmunks.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Don't give him any ideas.
Too late.
Oh no, don't redeem anything on the stream.
It's a warehouse. Is that a house that turns into a werewolf? It fucking is now.
I was like, a warehouse? No. Oh, a warehouse of chipmunks.
Yes. You go to the next room, it's just stuffed full of chipmunks.
So wait, is this chipmunk coming at me too, or?
Yes.
Yeah. You get a chipmunk, and you get a chipmunk.
Hey, 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 hey!
Whoa!
Hi, you're one of the ladies' friends, right? Hi, 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 hi.
Yeah, man. You need a little. Can I help you?
Yeah. Come on, we need to go. Ooh, is that coffee?
No, it's a smoothie.
Can I have some?
Sure.
Yay! And it jumps into the bowl.
Whatever sound you made, it was so high pitched that it didn't register.
Nice. All right, so
that's a way to drink it.
this is nice. Okay, so the first one, we need to go. You need to go. Hi, I need food. Okay, so, and at this point, the one that is on Colette's shoulder just sighs. Like, very human emotion, just, god damn it.
There are chipmunks that are too hyper for other chipmunks.
Yes.
Oh, I asked this to the chipmunk on Colette's shoulder.
That's my cousin. We're trying to get him something to calm him down.
Well, the sugar wasn't good.
Hopefully, he will explode. And the other
chipmunks.
Yes. The other chipmunk pokes his head up. He's completely covered in smoothie. Hey! Okay, fair. Dives back in.
I'll say more of you.
Couple hundred.
Mon Dieu.
What?
So what's the big emergency your cousin was talking about?
So, you've got one of the fragment pieces, and he points to the papers you guys had gotten last time. He's probably here about the fragments.
I'm not sure if I had any wine spotty here.
Fuck you, time. Yes. Colette has chipmunk children. They all studied her and learned parkour.
Oh, that's weird.
I was just, sorry, more ADHD. I was just picturing the part from Men in Black.
Yes.
Is it? Yeah, with the storage locker, and they're like, "Oh, hail Jay."
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
doesn't...
as I'm
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
as I'm walking in and I'm like having a smoothie, I realize that my wounds are healing. I like look at Emer like, okay, I was not expecting that from your smoothies. But then I'm back at the chipmunks and it's like, what thing with the fragments is going on?
There's another hole opening, and this is the one in the smoothie. We can't
Just
stay...
muffled by the smoothie.
Yep. Another hole. Another one opening.
How does these tails affect animals?
I know magic. Watch, I can make all this
Like-
disappear. And it starts, like, redoubling its effort to eat the smoothie.
I like look at Colette. I think we need to focus on how the tears are going to affect us, like very soon, preferably.
I am already dead.
That's a bleak way to look at it, Colette.
We have to make Colette love life again.
Yeah.
So,
I think I hear that response. I'm like, not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm not your therapist. And I turn to Crimson and Emer, like, okay, so we should go try to stop this tear from opening, right?
Probably. I think that would be a good idea. We also need to make sure there are no innocents in the way.
Oui, but of course.
wait. It's important. I know where shit. Okay. And the chipmunk is trying to, like, pull himself up out of the smoothie and failing. Can you help me out?
Yeah, I guess so.
Awesome.
Come here. And I walk over and I pick him up.
Oh,
And
he's
he's
in your
covered-
smoothie.
Yes. He, like,
Huh?
shakes himself off. So now you have smoothie bits on your arm.
Joy.
Some sprinkles.
I put him on my shoulder and I wipe off the stuff on my pants.
So the first chipmunk...
Like, are you happy?
Very. I like this. I kind of want to nap now, but wait, I can't. God, okay, so my cousin, and he glares at the first chipmunk. Told you there was more fragments, right? He told you that. I know he did. He's good. Okay, so fragments. You found one. Awesome. Did you find one? Did you find it? Hey, did you find it?
Yes.
Okay, good. So there's not just fragments. The bad people. I don't know what they are. Anyway, the really bad ones. So, okay, wait, shit. Anyway, fragments. Not a fragment. There's another hole. You're not supposed to open, like, when stuff tears and bad stuff comes through and people learn stuff. There's supposed to be one, right? Like one in an area. One, only one. This is kind of like I don't know. Ripples. Yeah. The lady said ripples. So there's a finger poking through what'd she call it? Reality? Yeah. There's a finger, and it's poking through, and you got to shove the finger back. And it's in where is it? It's the store where they have the dead trees that they put stuff on and sell to people to stare at.
Books.
What'd you call them?
Books.
That's a dumb name. But yeah, I think that's it.
Did anybody
Okay. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
get that?
I got it.
I can say it again.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Why not? I can say it
Actually,
twice as
at this
fast.
point, as soon as I hear where this is, Lino's just heading towards the bookstore because he's not going to wait for this ADHD chipmunk to get through the instructions.
Right. As soon as Colette sees Lena moving, she's also moving.
Yeah, Crimson will move too.
Okay, they learn. I love you guys. I don't want you to die, but I don't want to die either. Bye! And it fucking books off your arm. And so does the first one off yours, Colette.
Bye.
Colette is just walking, smoothie in one hand, gun in the other. She's ready.
Wearing shades.
Wearing
Right.
shades.
Shades fell from the ceiling onto her face perfectly.
Yes.
Crimson has her gun, her flamethrower all set to the pulsar. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. The pulsating.
Yes, the normal
Setting.
blast. All right.
Ymir, what are you doing?
Emor?
Ymir.
Sorry, I missed that.
We're on the move. What are you doing?
We're making our way to the bookstore.
Following.
He is following.
Okay.
Cool. So, all of you are placed. You should have your tokens there. Everyone can see.
I am in darkness.
I am in darkness as well.
Hey, it's pretty dark in here.
I can see it on the stream though.
Yeah. There we go.
Yep, there we are.
Awesome. Excuse me. So, at this point, I need everyone to make for me a mental acuity plus perception roll.
Mental acuity plus perception.
Yep.
Wow.
Six, 3.
Colette is taking one long pull of her smoothie, and it's very good, and she apparently doesn't have that great of perception in this moment.
Where's my perception?
It's because of the shades that fell from the ceiling.
Yes, they distracted
Yes.
her.
To be fair, that is fairly distracting.
Right. She probably just assumes it was the chipmunks and moves on.
Yes.
11.
Hey, it's double
Hey.
digits at least.
That's right.
Yeah, at least it's not a 0.
It's okay. Next 0 you get, the Bone Dragon's gonna show up.
Oh boy. Explain to our viewers who the Bone Dragon is.
Hey, Fate, welcome to the stream. So Bone Dragon is from an older campaign. Basically, way back when, had a problem in games like D&D where people would botch, roll a 1, which means something bad happens, but if they botched on a knowledge check, they just ignore, right? Because it's a botch. They knew they fucked up, so whatever they're seeing, whatever's happening isn't real. So one of the first DMs that I worked with had a rule, and I adopted it, where you're going to ignore my botch? No, fuck you, it's real now. For me, we did the Bone Dragon, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a large skeletal dragon that will pop up out of impossible places, give you super awesome advice that is amazing and you should absolutely pay attention to, and then disappear.
I mean, I don't think people will get that just out of the description Bone Dragon. Like, that's extra stuff.
Yep, that's why I had him explain it.
Yes. That too. He also likes to bone.
Bone Dragon shows up when you're boned.
Yes. And then you get super boned.
Super.
Hey, don't bring
Or
me into
super.
this.
The Bone Dragon brought you onto it.
I had nothing to do with this.
So, as you guys get there, based on your rolls, Crimson, it's a bookstore.
Okay.
Sorry. The whole area does feel a little weird, like you very much have that hairs on the back of your neck feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Let me verify. So you are, again, for my newer listeners, each skill is divided into basically 3 categories. Rookie, meaning you're learning the basics of the skill. Specialist, meaning you're not only competent enough to do the day-to-day operations, but you're starting to learn new tricks that the average person doesn't know. And then Pinnacle, you're one of the best of your time at this skill. Because Crimson has at least rookie level in perception, even though Crimson failed and doesn't learn as much as the others, their basic training gives them at least a little bit of information.
Mm-hmm.
You will never be... One of the things I aimed for with the Shattered World was... We have all seen that moment where, like, the character who's level 20 and has a plus billion to attack rolled really bad and just face plants on something day to day and stupid. With the specialist system, the skill system, you can still absolutely fail, but you're still gonna get at least a little bit of information if you're high enough, if that makes sense.
Makes sense to me.
Yes.
Makes sense to me.
So, there is something about this store, Crimson, that is raising the hairs on the back of your neck. You can't place your finger on it. Everyone else, you feel the unmistakable sensation of an...
Of what?
Excuse me, sorry about that. So, it feels like an open tear in the area. However, it's much more chaotic and weaker.
Okay.
All right. And do we get the vibes that the thing that we found in the smoothie store, that it is attuned or the same like type of destiny as this tear?
You do. You would have to examine it to be sure. However, so does anyone go into the bookstore?
Oh,
Yeah.
I go first.
Cool.
I cover him.
Yep, go ahead and move yourselves.
Also, I if I remember correctly, I still have that ritual up that allows me to automatically detect for traps. So
Yes.
I don't have to like actively search.
That is correct. So, go ahead and move yourselves.
Not me trying to move myself on stream. That didn't happen at all.
Right. I've
Always.
already done that at least 4 times today, so don't feel bad. I can make you move.
I'm gonna look for like the register, an office, anything like that. Is there anything like that?
There
Invisible
is.
How tall are these like sets of shelves here?
So, the main shelves are bookstore height, so they're, between 6 and 8 feet tall.
The ones against the back wall are probably way taller than.
Yes. They are
Right.
the ones where they have like the sliding ladder.
Well, she is not trying to see over those, so she's gonna hop on this counter, try to see over these other shelves to see if there's something there, to see if there's something back here, behind the. Just doing a sweep.
Got it.
We haven't moved on the stream. Our tokens
Weird.
have all moved on the boundary, but not on stream.
It's probably just a little bit of delay.
A little.
Check
There we go.
now.
Wait,
I want to try something. Go ahead and someone move your character. Have you done it?
Yep.
Yes.
Is it moved on stream or is it still...
It's still where I left it, or where I had it before.
And it should move right now. Did it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I thought. So I've got multiple tabs up, including Foundry, and there goes Foundry. One moment. Let me know when it's back up.
Oh, having one of those shelf ladders would be a dream, Fate.
There. Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous, Fate.
Yeah. I mean, it's more about having the giant shelf that needs a ladder, and not
Right.
just a ladder, because
Yeah.
otherwise...
We're working on that. I'm just imagining like roller skate wheels, like those Heelys only on a ladder.
Yes.
Does it go side to side or is it like a back and forth?
Wait, why would a ladder for one of the shelves go back and forth? That sounds very
That's what I'm
dangerous.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking if it's like like something that you could wear like a really long robe over to cover the ladder and then just scare the neighborhood children.
Yes.
That's what I want to know.
I feel like putting wheels on a ladder like that would just cause it to not be a ladder. Like, it just constantly be sliding back and falling down.
You could weld it.
But then they won't be functional wheels.
No, not the wheels. You weld the ladder so that it doesn't or refold itself.
See, what I want to do is take a ladder and weld it to 4 remote control cars. That way, we can have ladder jousting.
So each of those cars is driven by 4 separate children high on sugar products. So I feel
Yes.
like that is what drives your brain.
Yes. You know what I would really love? An adult version of a fucking big wheel with a cup holder.
I can't have a cup holder. I'm gonna drift too much.
Ah, that's half the fun. All right.
Drink it over your legs.
Yes. Lino, I sent you a message.
On Discord, or?
In chat.
I'm not seeing one in the chat.
Nice, Fate.
Wrong chat.
Okay.
It's the secret
Oh,
chat
that's amazing.
for winners.
Oh, I'm not interrupting the stream to go Google adult big wheels. God damn it. Okay. Focusing.
Sure are.
Oh, I'm so fucking trying not to. Welcome to the distraction stream.
Right.
I am a professional. We are showcasing the game I am designing. God damn it.
You know, it's the professionalism that I respect.
It is. It's the professionalism that gets everybody to come to this stream. I appreciate it. I love you all because I'm a professional.
So I've moved.
Yes.
Awesome. So, at this point, because you have your ritual up, the door down here, yay, pinging, is the door to the employee only area. And as you're getting closer, you feel a strange feeling in the pit of your stomach, and you realize it's from the ritual. The door itself has been booby trapped.
Cool.
Because of your ritual, you are able to see the tripwire. It's a very rush job. Having security and demolitions will let you successfully disarm it. Having just having just security will allow you to temporarily disarm it.
Okay, I have a rookie in security, but if I remember correctly, Crimson has demolitions, so I'm going to wave her over.
What's up, man?
Once you come over, I'm going to point at the tripwire and say, I thought I'd call over the expert into making this harmless.
Alright, so to disarm it, I need a check from... If just one of you is going to do it, I need a check from one of you. If both of you are going to work together, I need both of you to make the check.
You do have demolitions, right, Crimson?
Hold on, let me check. Oh, come on. I don't think, maybe.
Thank you, Tank.
Where would the demolitions be under? That would be under skills, right?
Yep, under skills, it's the second one down on the left.
Yeah, I have demolitions.
Awesome.
I
So-
have 4 in them.
Yep, so mental acuity plus demolitions to attempt
And I'm going to be
to...
rolling security?
Yep, same thing. Mental acuity plus security for you. Goddamn.
I was expecting that to be like a 3 or something.
Right.
$24.
Goddamn. Alright, so the two of you get this door unrigged just almost quicker than it took them to set it up.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
I offer up a high five to Crimson.
Crimson takes that high five and say, "Yes, bro."
So, this is... Let me go back to it. So, without having to roll, you recognize the charge, Crimson. This is what's known as a flash wave charge. It takes 1 action to set. When it is triggered, all enemies in the area, all adversaries, have to make a roll. If they fail, they gain the Dazzled 2 condition for 1 round.
The one we just like undid, right? Is that what you just said?
Yes, you've undone it. But you now
And
have
it's a
it.
flash. It's a flash.
Flash wave.
I think this is a flash wave bomb detonator thing.
I like look around to see if like why would they want us to be blind or dazzled as we walk in here? So I'm gonna like look around the room to see what that could be the reason for.
So you can't read any books without
Yes.
buying them.
Hey, that makes sense to me.
Capitalism.
Capitalism. So, Lino, since you are the one specifically looking, I need you to make a roll for me. Mental acuity plus perception. $16. So, as you look in the area, The first thing you notice, and the predominant thing you notice, along this wall, normally this is a minor transportation portal. Basically, for stores that are interior of a mall, rather than having a truck pull right up to it and unloading through a garage door like most stores do, this is a small transportation portal where product can be put right through it from a central location.
Okay. Normally it would be that, but
Normally
instead,
it would be that. The portal, such portals are very expensive to operate. It should not be on if it's not being actively used. The whole area is shimmering and discharging static. It's not on, but you're reasonably certain this is the minor tear that was mentioned.
all right, like I assume as like you know, mercenaries who do this kind of stuff, like we all have like a code word that people shout out to be like, tear,
Yep.
like everyone emergency right now, I have eyes on it kind of a thing.
Got it. So yeah, you say that. I won't make you come up with a safe word.
Thanks.
And you got a 16. As you see that, you also from this first toilet hear the unmistakable squeak of a sneaker as somebody is like shifting and trying not to be heard.
Okay, I don't shout that out loud, but I like look at Crimson and then I point at the toilets.
All right. Well, Crimson nods her head as acknowledgement. Motions for you to move out of the way. For Lena, is it Lino?
Lino, yeah.
Lino. Sorry, I can never pronounce it properly.
You're good.
Moves.
I might be pronouncing it wrong.
Motions for Lino to
Lino.
move
Lino
out
Leon.
of the way. Huh?
Lino Leon.
Lino
damn it.
Leon.
Oh.
Okay,
And
I'm actually gonna like step partially in so that I'm kind of guarding the door as you're
all right,
going in.
all right. Well, she's gonna move in and make her way over to the bathroom stall.
Got it. Are you trying to hide or are you just going?
I'm being quiet, trying to be as quiet as possible.
All right, agility plus stealth, please.
Agility.
Also, do the rest of the party react when I like announce where the tear is?
Yes, but I think that Colette is focused on making sure that nothing is going to come out from behind any of these shelves and get ya. So she's just kind of walking along this, which isn't right in the middle of the thing, but
Awesome.
covering.
And Emor, what are you doing?
Ignoring whatever they're doing and trying to get access to that computer system. I want to find out, like, if anybody might be here, if there was anybody working when the tear happened. I want to find out, who these guys are buying their products from. What kind of products they sold recently, that kind of thing.
Got it. So, make for me mental acuity plus tech. And while you're doing that, Crimson, as you are sneaking up, you get closer to the door and hear the person suck in a breath of shock.
Okay.
You're reasonably certain you were heard.
Damn. And she says that. Damn.
As you do, you hear the unmistakable sound of a shotgun being racked.
Huh.
And a scared as shit voice. You don't even have to roll empathy for this. They are fucking terrified. Get out of here.
Hold on. Hold on. Who are you?
Fuck, names, my one weakness.
We want Grandmaster.
Fuck you. Just
Have you already worked through all of the Beatles?
God.
Self, keep a random name generator tab open.
Oh my God. You'd think I'd learn by now? No. Never. So, I'm not gonna give you my name. No, they're
What happened? What happened here?
all of you bastards showed up and started killing people and then took them. Don't lie to me. I know you're one of them. And you
One
can
of them.
you can hear him scrambling back, like even through the door.
Listen, I don't think we're not the people that we're here to help.
All right, make for me mental acuity plus persuasion.
Watch, that's gonna be the one thing I don't have. Three. Performance. Two. So I have 2 in persuasion. So that's
While you're rolling that, Emor, you very quickly get into this system. There's almost no security to speak of, at least for what you're trying to do. Nice roll. So, the store operates, it's not quite a one-person job, but it's basically a one-person job, despite the fact that there are 2 cashier registers. The store almost never has more than one person working it at a time, and today was no different.
mm-hmm.
There is a store manager. I'm not going to come up with their name right now. We'll work on that later. The one employee today was a young man named Brad. He has some mild ties to the Ardor of the White Eye, in the same way that, you know, you do.
Excuse me, are you talking to me or Emor?
Emor, because he's actually
Emor, okay.
looking up information on who's working. His profile marks him as somebody that doesn't have any real magic to speak of. He's good at translations. Like that's his magic, his word magic.
Good for a bookstore.
Yes. But even among those that have that type of magic, he's very much on the low end of the scale, according to his profile. This was supposed to be a part-time job for him while he was going through college. only college didn't work. So he's still here. There are 2 other employees, including the store manager. Neither of them were listed today. Brad does have... He is marked as having key holder privileges. But that's it. The hell was that?
Is there? I'm assuming there's a
Sorry,
time
that's my
clock.
chair.
Yes.
Did he clock in and did he clocked in but never clocked out? I'm guessing.
Right.
He's
Correct.
probably still here.
Racking up that overtime.
Yes. So, Crimson, you can... Excuse me. Sorry about that. So, you say what you said. And he starts to babble for just a second, and then you can hear him sucking in a breath and, like, trying to calm himself down. It's not working that well, but you can tell he is trying to at least make an effort.
All right.
How did you get in here? I had
We
it...
were sent.
Go ahead.
We were sent here to take care of the tears and to see. I was sent here to see if to help any innocents, and you seem to be like an innocent who has been affected by these tears, and I'm here to help you.
I'm not one of the enhanced.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm here to help you.
Okay.
You're the enhanced.
I'll trust you. How did you get through the door? Nobody could get through that. I set it up that way.
Well, it seems that you, well, I'm just a little bit better at diffusing some things, and me and my friend are a little better at diffusing some things than some people think we are.
Okay. The charge I used, you're gonna mark that it was non-lethal, right?
Am I supposed to? Because I'm pretty sure it was lethal.
No, it was flash grenade basically.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, non-lethal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll mark it as non-lethal.
Okay. I'm gonna come out. And
All right.
He comes out. He opens the door. If he had been like better trained, he would have opened the door and kept himself against it a little bit. He's a college kid. He comes out of there. He's wearing very business clothes, right? Black slacks. They're a little dirty, little dusty. He's wearing a white shirt, store apron on. He is holding a shotgun. He's got the shotgun pointed down at the ground. He's holding it in one hand. Excuse me. You are... Too many tabs. You are a specialist in firearms. And then Lino, you are not, I believe. You have no ranks in firearms. So Lino...
I'm just the spear guy.
Yes. He comes out with his shotgun pointed down. Crimson, this shotgun is horribly maintained. If he pulls the trigger, it will fire. You know that much. You're confident that it can handle that much. But this is not his shotgun in the way that your weapon is your weapon, right? He doesn't maintain it, he doesn't take care of it. He
It belongs to
probably
the store.
it probably belongs to the store, or if it is his personal weapon, it's something he bought and doesn't take care of and doesn't think about, and he is not someone skilled with firearms, if the state of his weapon is any indication, if that makes sense.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
So
I'll go ahead.
Yeah, real quick. So with how low level he is in the Order of the White Eye, do I at least like recognize anything on his uniform or anything that's like, oh, he's part of my organization, or is he just some employee?
He's just some employee. So what I meant by telling Emor that, Emor is not associated with the Ardor of the White Eye, but his wife was cousins with someone who is in the family tree of high-ranking members of the Ardor of the White Eye.
Okay, I see.
He's that same way. He is not a member of the Ardor of the White Eye, but his dad's cousin's best friend is.
All right.
They probably scouted him for 15-20 seconds, if that long. But
Got it. So, as soon as Lino sees that the shotgun is pointed down, he's just gonna turn his back towards the kid, like regarding him as a complete non-threat and focusing on trying to examine this tear.
okay. So
Crimson
yes.
is gonna look at the kid. See, how about you give me that, buddy? It doesn't seem like it's in pretty decent shape here.
But what if they show up again?
Well,
I'm not even looking at him, and I say, "Run."
exactly. Just run. Just get out of here. There's no need for. We'll take care of everything. Just run.
Is there a way out of here?
I mean, I
Yeah,
just took
through the
someone
food court
out of the
and
way
down
here.
through the.
Can Ymir hear any of this from where he's standing?
Yes.
So then Colette can definitely hear all this,
Yes.
so she knows that he at least has an ill-maintained weapon.
Yes. And again, the kid he's not calming, he is coherent, but he is like right on that razor's edge of freaking the fuck out.
I'm gonna say, well, Brad, you should probably think about running anyway. That's a tear. And from your profile, you are still connected to the magic. Here, have the rest of my smoothie. It'll make you feel better.
He takes the smoothie, and after multiple ones,
You
yeah,
would have to go out there
yes,
to get it.
he comes out, and after multiple times you guys telling him it's safe to run, he grabs the smoothie, and he throws the shotgun to the side. Miraculously, it hits and doesn't go off.
That is pretty miraculous, considering you wrapped it.
Yes. And just fucking books it.
Bookstore employee books it.
Yes. I was rather proud of that one myself. Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, that laugh was totally natural.
Yes. I have the natural laughs.
I activated laugh.exe.
Yes. So, at this point, I need to get more water. We are going to take a 5-minute break. When we come back, which means I will be explaining to the new listeners exactly how closing and stabilizing tears in the Shattered World works. So, we are going to be switching back to the title screen with the music. We will be right back. 5-minute break.
In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeats slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils, no swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echo shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength and peace, no need to fight. Winners walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeats slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils, no swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echo shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength and peace, no need to fight. Winners walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeats slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils, no swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace
right, we are back. Sorry about that. So, closing and stabilizing a tear. As the players, so the way I'm going to describe this is going to be a little different from normal. Normally, I would talk to the players and tell them what they see, blah, blah, blah. Because this is the first time on stream that we've done this, closing and stabilizing a tear, and because it is one of the core mechanics of the game, core story mechanics of the game, I'm going to be talking equally to the people watching on stream, or if they're watching later. So, in order for God, it would be better if I could talk. In order
I've heard
for
that
it,
helps.
right, in order for a tear to be stabilized or closed, it requires first the resonance to be matched. With this, because you guys had collected those papers, the resonance is matched for this particular mini tear.
So the papers had the resonance of Fool 1, correct?
Yes.
Now, will that come and play with my Destiny ability? Can that come and play with that?
So, between the papers and Fee, you meet the resonance. The thing itself actually requires Fool 2. Fee, you only had Fool 1, and the papers have Fool 1.
I thought I had Fool 2.
Do you have Fool 2? Am I misremembering?
Yeah, I have Fool 2. I leveled up.
Oh, that's right. So, anyway, you guys have more than enough resonance then. Which is fine. There are no additional rules if you have too much resonance. You just have to meet the level.
Okay.
You were about to say something, Time?
It must have been a time when previously when they leveled up, because last level up they didn't get a new Destiny ability, but it could have been earlier.
Maybe. But so one player is chosen to start the ritual to stabilize or close a tear. Each minute, they have to make a mental acuity plus knowledge occult check. Each player that is assisting them gives a +1 bonus. In order to assist, you must either have a matching destiny or the occult focus. The DC...
Wow.
Yep. So, for example, Fee, Crimson can assist because they have the Fool Destiny. I know Emor does not have the occult focus. Lino, do you have the occult focus?
Nope.
Awesome.
I mean, you call that.
Yep.
I do.
So the DC to manipulate the tear is 12 plus its resonance. Because this tear has a resonance of 2, the DC to manipulate the tear will be 14.
That's what we have to roll?
That's what Colette has to roll.
Okay, that's what Colette has to roll.
Yes.
Okay. So, occult, you said?
Yep. So, once you start, the ritual takes 20 minutes. Every minute, you make one check. It will be mental acuity plus occult with an additional +1 bonus if Crimson is helping.
Crimson will help.
Awesome. Now here's the fun thing. And please don't roll yet.
Yeah, I already rolled. Whoops.
It's okay. So, we will hold that. That will be your roll when we start.
Cool. Pressure's off.
Yes. as I've mentioned in previous streams, eyes crossed. Aww. But as I've mentioned in previous streams, one of the things about supernatural entities, no one knows if they're coming through tears, if they're being summoned by tears, if they just happen to be there, whatever. When a tear is started to be closed or stabilized, it basically sends out a pulse that brings all supernatural entities in the area to it. So, it is very wise to prepare the area ahead of time. Either using things like craft structural, or using things like demolition charges to prepare the area, etc. In combat, the check to stabilize the roll costs 2 actions per turn, and it must be made every turn. Antagonists can appear anywhere in the immediate area of the tear, typically the same building, but never within 5 squares of the tear itself. If an antagonist makes it to within 2 squares of the tear, it immediately adds 1 minute to the remaining time of the ritual. Every turn it spends within 2 squares of the tear adds another minute.
Okay, I'm gonna yell at Emer, get in this room.
If the time remaining ever hits 40 minutes, the tear immediately destabilizes, disappearing and dealing damage equal to its resonance to all characters and objects within 12 squares. This damage bypasses all known armor and damage reduction. If you miss a turn and are unable to continue the ritual, the tear destabilizes. If you do not make it once per minute outside of combat, the tear destabilizes. So once you start, it needs to be something you see to the end, or the tear sees you to the end. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Awesome. So, is there anything you want to do? I will let you guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Again, that 19, that will be your first check, Colette, for the ritual, but it has not happened yet.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell Emer to get in here because I think we need to board up this room specifically because while they can appear inside this room, I think we just need to make sure that we have as much defenses here as we can get.
One of you should be covering the door, and the other you should be covering the other side of us.
Well, Colette doesn't know whether you guys checked the bathrooms and behind this shelf and stuff, so she's gonna
Fair
do
enough.
that real quick.
Because, yeah, there you go.
Oh, I was thinking about just finding a way to board up the bathroom stalls. Instead of it just being, a sliding lock or whatever, we find a way to get those doors properly closed because the monsters might just teleport in that space.
In the toilet?
Yeah.
Yes, slow them down. Is anything big movable in this room? Can I take this shelf or whatever and jam it up against it? Does anyone need to use the bathrooms before I barricade them?
I don't.
I already did.
I already had my cups of coffee this morning.
Right.
These are tables right here, right?
Yes.
the round things.
Oh, so that's the entire safe area. Okay.
So I'm gonna start dragging those tables up to this door. I don't know if they'll fit through the door, but if they will, I want to try and get 2 of them in to cover the bathroom stalls.
I'm actually going to be helping you drag those tables.
Wasn't Colette just talking about putting one of the shelves in front of the bathroom stalls?
We
Yeah, I
need
was
2.
wondering about this. I don't know if that's a shelf or a counter that's attached or.
Oh, sorry, that's a table.
Okay.
It is not attached. It does have that what's it called? Like there's dried and broken sealant
Mm-hmm.
along the edge of the table that shows at one point it probably was connected to the wall,
Right.
but for the moment, no, it is free moving.
Okay, I watched them doing their thing with the tables out there, and I just grab this other one and haul it in front of the 2 doors.
Awesome.
What is the door to that office made out of?
That is a
Just a
wooden
standard, like,
door.
wooden-
Yes.
Like a standard wooden interior door.
Yes.
And I'm sure this table isn't heavy enough to keep those doors closed depending on how hard whatever it is trying to escape.
Okay, I think we are literally being like the corner to the door right here. I'm wondering if I should just stand outside and like be physically in front of the door.
That would probably be a good idea.
Lino and I can both do that actually. I can set shield in the middle.
Okay.
That'll my defense.
Um,
Actually.
But
What
also,
about us if something comes through the
Yeah.
chair in here and me and her are assisting Crimson's
well, I
assisting
mean, I
Colette?
think it's only Colette who's actually making the checks. So can Crimson still help with combat while helping Colette
So
with those checks?
in combat, the person making the checks has to dedicate 2 actions to making the check. If they have more actions than that, they can use it for whatever. They do have to remain adjacent to the portal.
Okay.
The person assisting has to spend 1 action to assist. Their remaining actions, they can use whatever they want, and they have to remain adjacent to the person they are helping.
Okay. Yeah, it would probably be better to have Emor in the room too.
So maybe
Yeah, so Lino
Emer
can be on
and
one side of the
Crimson could
door, I
switch
can be on the
places
other.
so he's closer to the bathrooms.
Yes, I haven't moved myself yet. I'm gonna. Hold on.
I can do that.
Change places?
And so can I take these tables, the 2 that are sort of diagonal in front of the counter, to put them like in line with the counter to like complete a wall?
Absolutely. So, drawing tool. You
Make
are
it,
not there. You
Like extra
are not
difficult
there.
terrain for anything trying to get through the door.
Yes. Oh, we'll do it this way. This way would be easier.
Wow.
The
A
fuck are
TTRPG
you?
party actually planning combat before they engage in it. That's
Something rare.
that's pretty
Right.
Yeah.
Wake
Famously,
up, you're
they're
dreaming.
known. Famously, combat is known to spring up on adventurers. We never initiate it.
true. True that.
Walk into a tavern. You guys want to start a fight?
Hey, buddy.
Okay, sometimes we do initiate combat, but we're
That is
stupid when
big
we do
song.
it.
Yes.
You and your hands fight. Oh
So-
no, we all want to get into a fight.
Yes.
Start a
Uh,
fight.
Again, one of the things I tried to do with the Shattered World was make sure multiple types of play styles were supported, not just the murder hobo I'm going to walk up and kill everything, but I also wanted to reward tactical play. For example, Emor's now put tables here, or I'm sorry, Lino's now put tables here. Lino could spend an action to hide behind them and get cover. Um, Crimson, for example, could take the charge that they had just gotten, the demolition charge, and set a charge.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like a landmine.
Yes.
Maybe I should do that.
In one of the first convention games I ran of the Shattered World, one of the first NPCs that players ran into walked up to a couch cushion with a machete, ripped up some fabric and some of the padding, wrapped it around the blade, and then held a Zippo near it to show improvised weapon and
Very
jury-rigged
nice.
weapon. I personally am a firm believer in shenanigans. Have fun, do weird shit. That's how the best stories are told. So I tried to make sure the game reflected that. Strong tactics, shenanigans, etc.
Okay, then can I have some shenanigans real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. What are you
Because-
trying to do?
So I have a chemical crafting kit, and I also have craft chemical and weaponry. Could I try to use the chemicals in my kit and like some of the shelves that hold up the books to like take the shelves out, turn those into like javelins, and put like some sort of chemical compound at the end of them so they deal the extra chemical damage?
Absolutely. So you should have let me go back to the right tab. You do have the jury-rigged action, jury-rigged
Yes.
weapon action. What crafts do you have again?
Chemical, weaponry, and mechanical. Oh, I just remembered. I actually got structural when we got XP last.
Yes.
So that probably would have helped with me setting up the barricade. But anyway, I think I'm just trying to use chemical at the moment.
Okay. So, one moment. So, the improvised weapons that you are making, they will do 1 point of um, normal damage, bludgeoning damage, and 1 point of caustic damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then each one of these improvised weapons, you are a rookie, yes? In
No,
craft?
hold on. Let me check.
Yep.
Yeah, I only have 3 XP, so it's rookie.
Okay. You are a rookie in craft. Each one of these things lasts for 2 attacks, whether you are successful with them or not.
All right.
The
Well, I'm just trying to
green-
make some javelins so I can throw at ranged.
Okay. So for those, because of what you are doing, in the time that you have, I will say you can make 3 of them.
Okay.
That will
That's fair.
cost you on your sheet 3 salary worth of raw materials.
Okay.
But you don't have to make a roll for it, anything like that. Ah, the stream has gone black. 1 second.
There we go.
Cool. So, is there anything else you are doing before we start?
I think well, I'm gonna give no, because I know demolitions.
All right, just
Lino knows demolitions too, right?
Oh, that's why I called you over earlier.
Oh damn. Well, never mind then.
Just a heads up, you may lose me or the stream for just a minute. Not the stream, the foundry.
Okay.
I think Crimson's gonna also place her flash wave thing that she found on the you can give it to Lino real quick and have him put it on one of the tables that he put in front of the
Okay,
next
out
to
of
the other
curiosity,
long
if I
table.
did that and a monster triggered it, would I be dazzled as well?
So it is a radius.
Okay.
So yes.
Oh, never mind then. Don't let her
How
do
big
that.
is the radius?
6 squares.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh! Could we put it, could we put it on the main library entrance? Because, like, it's within the same building, but there's a chance that they would, like, physically show up, like, outside of the bookstore and have to travel into it. So could we do that?
You can do that, absolutely.
Do that.
Right.
All right, so I will mark that, and then this will be final confirmation. Lino, is there anything else you want to do?
I'm just standing in front of the door with my spear in one hand, one of the makeshift javelins in the other, and the other by my feet. That's it.
Got it. Super. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna draw my big heavy mag light and my shield and get ready for the shit to hit the fan.
Got it. Crimson, anything else you want to do?
I have my my flamethrower ready, but I'm also just ready for whatever's gonna happen.
Awesome. Colette, anything else you want to do?
Do both my hands have to be free for this ritual?
No, only one.
Okay, then I got a gun in the other.
Got it.
Oh, you said okay. So does Crimson have to be in the next to the portal, or does she have to be next to Colette?
Next to Colette.
All right, hold on. Let me move myself. That better?
All right,
I mean,
so
you're next to her.
Yep. So we are now beginning. For the first minute, nothing seems to happen. Colette is going through the ritual to try and stabilize this. And the whole area gets that shimmering mirage quality to it. The area
You sure you know what you're doing?
We will see.
The area outside the safe area is worse. And as you get closer to the portal, everything comes into sharper relief. That's not the right word. You know what I mean.
Focus.
So, sharper view, sharper focus, sharper contrast, etc.
I know you don't know what that one means, but
Focus is a bad word. But after a minute, you got a 19. So again, the DC for this was 20. So you succeed. No additional degrees of success.
cool.
Wait, you said the DC was 20 and she got a 19?
No, the DC was 14.
Oh,
Oh,
Did I say 20?
misheard you.
you said
Yes.
yeah.
Well, shit. I misspoke. My bad. No. DC is 12 plus the resonance of the portal, of the tear. The tear had a resonance of 2, so the DC is 14. You rolled a 19. That is not any degrees of success. Again, as a reminder for new listeners, degrees of success are every 6 above. Degrees of failure are every 6 below. So you succeed.
Was
Go
that
ahead.
with the bonus from Colette with Crimson helping?
Colette, does that +6 include the +1 bonus from Crimson?
It does not, because I rolled before you said all that.
Okay, so that would mean you didn't roll a 19, you rolled a 20, and that is 1 degree of success.
Cool. Thanks for looking out, Lena.
Of course.
Ah, bastard!
I'm rules lawyer, and I fight for the players.
Ah.
Was there any homework today?
Hey, narrator, you forgot to give us homework.
Yep.
God. We love you, Lino.
I can be evil sometimes, too.
Yeah, I know, fucking clipping
Lawful
son of
evil.
a bitch. So, joking aside, you guys are now down to 18 minutes. Go ahead and make a second check for me. And then
Okay,
I
and
want... Sorry, go ahead.
What was I adding to it?
So it's your mental acuity plus occult,
Right.
plus 1 additional bonus for... Or plus an additional... God damn it. Plus 1 for Crimson.
Okay.
Go, Colette, go!
I
See,
need a
I'm
hype
egging
man.
you on. I'm cheering you on.
Plus 7.
Yep.
That's all you're doing to provide the assistance, is
hit.
just cheering
Roll
her on.
2d. Oh my gosh. 7. Because I have all my stuff in macros, and you keep asking for stuff without that stuff. So I'm like, what was the point?
Oh,
All right. So at this point, I need Emor and Lino both to make mental acuity plus perception for me.
Okay.
All right. All right. So the air around, specifically you two, starts to grow oppressively heavy. Glancing back, you can see the portal. I hate that I put portal right there, even though that's what it is, because now when my eyes see it, rather than saying the correct terminology, which is tear, it's immediately saying portal. But the tear, Colette, whatever she's doing, is doing it very efficiently and effectively. Between her and Crimson helping, the portal or the tear is being stabilized much quicker than it should be. That being said, Emor, you happen to glance at that. The air feels oppressively heavy. You get the sense that something is coming, but you don't see anything yet. Lino, with your 21, you see a fraction of a second before it appears. The air starts to ripple, and a being appears out of thin air, slithering towards you. It is one of the fire snakes. Or at least looks like it, one of the boitatas.
Mm-hmm.
No boitatas.
And at this point, go ahead.
I mean, I was gonna ask, but by the way you're gonna say, I don't suppose I get like my action that I was holding to go off.
You can make your throw. What is the range of a javelin?
Oh, it's 4.
Okay. One.
And it's just within range, I believe. Oh, damn it. Okay.
Nope, just outside of range. So, I gotta see what I did. Why is that in meters? Anyway, I'm not worried about it right now. Fuck it. Figure it out later. By that I mean I'll forget.
Doing it live.
Doing it live. Fuck it. So, we are now going to start combat. Again, Colette, on your turn, you have to spend 2 actions stabilizing the portal.
Okay. And then I do have a third action.
Yep. You also have to stay adjacent to the portal.
Right. So no parkour for me.
Yes. Crimson, you have to stay adjacent to Colette to assist. You have to spend 1 action to assist. Your other 2 actions are yours, or you can choose to stop helping, which means Colette would no longer get the +1 bonus.
I'm going to choose 1 action to assist.
Okay. So, we are going to start. You guys will have the greater initiative. So you have your actions. Go ahead and use them how you see fit. And then the boitata will go.
Where is it? Oh, it's out there, so she wouldn't be able to shoot it anyway.
Right.
Okay, so if I take one...
Shit. Ignore that. Unless, yeah.
So that was your occult... Or no, what check was
No,
that?
Okay. That was nothing because I was trying to hit shift and hit enter.
Okay. You are going to have to make a check for 2 of your actions if you want to go ahead and make that now. Lino, what were you doing?
Well, I was just wondering if I took like 1 step this way, if I could be able to reach it with the javelins.
Yes, it is within 4.
Okay, so with my first action, like I step a little bit, but with my first attack action, I'm gonna like try to feint, so I swing with it like as if I'm gonna aim for its head to make it flinch. So I'm going to try to do the distract to what's the word? Reduce its defensive rolls.
Okay. So go ahead and make your roll.
$21.
All right, that is a success. So
Alrighty then, and
go ahead.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Alright, then this is going to be my attack proper.
Got it. God damn.
30?
God, okay. Congratulations. It's dead. Um, I'm not. Yeah, you don't have to tell me damage. You got 3 degrees of success. You throw your javelin and just impale the shit out of it. So,
Right, and then with my last action, I just step back, so I'm covering the door again.
perfect. So, at this point, everyone, it is 11:52. The stream is going to end in 8 minutes. We are going to pause it here. We are currently with 15 minutes left on the timer. I will make a note of that. Colette is blessed by the tear. Thank you, Tank.
Thank you. So what does that entail?
So your next check that you make is going to have a +2 bonus.
Excellent.
As Colette is doing the ritual to mess with the tear, Crimson, you are right next to her. You see, starting from her fingertips and working up her arm, it's gibberish, but letters and runes and just jagged lines in a very soft glowing light that matches the tear start glowing along her arm.
Holy shit, bro.
I was gonna say that's not gibberish, that's French, but
It's the same thing. Yes.
she is all business. She doesn't care that this Disney shit is happening.
I just see Willow.
Yeah,
I just
chipmunks
see
love
Dark
you.
Willow
You got this
from
magic
Buffy.
shit going on.
So,
I just see Dark Willow from Buffy.
oh
Nice.
God. I will work on a Canadian goose being a gift at some point. There's a part of
Is
me
it a
that,
gift or a curse?
well,
Right?
either or.
Yes.
The next enemy they fight is going to be Medusa. It's Medusa, but instead of snakes, she just has Canadian geese as her hair.
Yeah. Why don't we have like internet monsters, like Slender Man and shit like that?
So, do you want the in character or out of character answer for that?
Is it because you're a millennial?
No, it's because I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck the legal rights to use some of that shit is.
Yeah. You can use
Yeah.
I mean, I think SCPs are like part of the Creative Commons, if I remember correctly.
I think I'm still researching that.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love to use some of the SCP shit. I would love to use some of the shit from the Old Gods of Appalachia.
Certainly in your homebrew campaigns, people,
Yes.
when you buy our book when it comes out.
Yes. When the book comes out, I am not going to track down your table and smack you on the wrist if you're not playing it right, or if you're using monsters I don't have the rights to. That's on you. I got your money. I don't give a shit at that point. No. Joking aside, yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I know y'all wanted to fight Hexus at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
But do we
As long
fight
as
Five
it's
Nights at
angry.
Freddy's?
Singing oil. Sing to me, oil.
Yeah, you didn't want to fight Hexus. You wanted to do something else that started with F.
It is weird, but I don't know, Alan. That's a little weird.
What's
is
a
weird.
little weird? It was Tim Curry. It counts.
Yeah, Tim Curry, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. It's Tim Curry's voice, so yeah, it counts.
Tim Curry makes it okay.
Tim Curry makes it okay.
Just
All
balls
right.
deep in a oil puddle.
Yes.
Tim Curry said it would be okay.
All right, so I am
Wow.
starting the raid. This is
Yeah,
going...
bring them to end on.
Now?
Yes,
Are we raiding out now?
we are raiding
Wow.
out. On
get outta
that
here.
note, so everybody, thank you for coming to the stream. We will continue next week, Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern, same time as always. Watch as they finish dealing with this tear. Our raid will be to Patless Tables. So,
My weakness.
if you guys want to do your outros, this was Alan from Mr. Bitey's. Y'all take care, be safe.
I was
This was
Colette. Oh, sorry, Colette played by Danielle.
this was Crimson, played by Fee.
Lino played by Time Glitch.
And Emir played by Super. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thank
take
you,
care,
bye.
be
See you all
safe.
around.
May the 4th be with you.
Yas.